And now, confirmed, this is the headline, confirmed, James Webb Space Telescope has bagged the oldest known galaxies.
Bagged them.
Bagged them. Put them in
What
the
does that
bag.
mean?
The galaxies formed when the universe was only 350 million years old, just 2% of its current age. So astronomers have confirmed that the 4 ancient galaxies detected by the JWST in the early months of its operation are the oldest scientists have ever seen and nearly as old as the universe itself. So what's fascinating about this is before the James Webb went up, we were talking about how there's 300 single point failures, how long this has been in production, how many things can go wrong, how we don't even know if it's going to work, all these things, and they've
I'm
done
sure
it.
we tried. Yeah.
They've done it. It's actually, I don't know what the probability was. I don't know if anyone actually understands it all enough that can assign a accurate probability to each of these items and tell you whether it was a 50-50 job or, for example, the Hubble went up. To put it in perspective, the Hubble went up and the whole thing was a big turd up there. And we had to send, because it was in low Earth orbit or Earth orbit even, we could send up crews to fix things and update it and change, rectify some deficiencies with the mirror and things like that. But it didn't work to begin with, and it was laughed at as the most expensive cock up by any organization ever. And then what we're going to do is sink way more time, way more money into this telescope, and we're going to put it 1 million miles from Earth where we can't service this thing, and we're just going to cross our fingers, hope the thing cools down to absolute zero, and point it at the furthest galaxies the eye can see and send an image back, and we did it.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible and many years in the making, surely.
Yeah, I mean, it was first sort of dreamt up. As soon as the Hubble went up, they realized that they needed
This thing sucks.
Yeah, they needed something that was they didn't need a hot telescope. They needed something that was looking at the infrared. So the astronomers now know that light from the 4 galaxies took more than 13.4 billion years to reach Webb. Precisely, the telescope sees the galaxies as they looked only 350 million years after the Big Bang, when the universe was only 2% of its current age, although the galaxies must have started to form even earlier.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it obtains precise estimates of the so-called redshift from the near-infrared, the NIRS specs data. Near-infrared something spectrum, data. Redshift makes objects that are moving farther away from us appear redder as a result of the expansion of the universe, which stretches the light emitted by distant stars and galaxies into longer, redder wavelengths of the light spectrum. Blah blah blah. Anyway, it's just fascinating to me that they've achieved the thing that we were talking about a few months ago that we thought was pretty far-fetched and fanciful in a lot of ways.